That's right, it is KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM, 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon on a New Year's Eve. And it is once again time for Open Mic Radio. Let's get it rolling with one from our featured guest today. This is Aimee McGoveran.
Welcome to the program, everyone.
Thank you for having me today.
You're welcome. It's Open Mic Radio, Saturday, December 31st. We got a big New Year's Eve show for you. So I'm glad you're with us. All right, we do this every Saturday afternoon from 4 to 6 p.m. And live music and interviews with some of Missouri's finest musicians and bands. It is Open Mic Radio. My name is Mike Hagan. I'm joined once again by my brother, Kyren Kurt.
Hello, Montgomery City.
Montgomery City it is today, all right? But, yeah, Kurt does our lovely theme music, and
we got a lot of people tuning in out there.
I know. We got a good time today. And what we do, actually, yeah, we feature awesome local and regional music and the artists who create it. Pretty dang nice day for the end of December. Hope you're all having a great weekend. And there's always a lot to do in the Columbia area, especially this weekend. It's New Year's Eve. So
Happy New Year!
Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. All right. Hope you find a way to enjoy yourself tonight. All right. Be careful, though. Have a good time. Friday night, last night was a busy one downtown. If you want to give us a call and let us know what you were up to, it's 573-443-8255 or 573-443-7380. Either one of those will get you right down here into the studio with me and Aimee and Kyren and John and Kurt and Clark's here. And we got some other friends going to join us a little bit later in the program. But yeah, the phones are open. Give us a call, 573-443-8255. And I'm looking forward.
Operators are not standing by.
Yeah, no one is standing by except me. In fact, a lot of times when people call, I don't even answer it because I don't even see the thing ringing. We need a big flashing light. By the way, I better turn this one down, right?
Yeah, we learned our lesson with Samantha Furkey. Who was it when the phone rang while right in the middle of that incredible performance? Yeah, we're filming this thing, right, and recording it, and we're all like loving it, and all of a sudden the phone goes, like, God dang it!
No.
All right, so anyway, it's December 31st, and yeah, with us in the studio today, we have the talented Aimee McGoveran, and she's a wonderful singer, songwriter, and she's going to share some of her stuff with us today. I'm also expecting a visit from Kyren, who actually is in the house already, Kyren Penrose. Those of you who are familiar with the program, I'm sure are familiar with Kyren. Great young singer-songwriter from right around these parts. I think that Brian, or BC, I should say, from Don't Mind Dying, is probably going to stop by and say hi. They have a show tonight with the Barroom Billies at Rose tonight, and I think Justin Hickerson, of course, as always, maybe calling in or stopping by, something like that. So anyway, we're gonna have some fun like we do on Open Mic Radio.
Show.
You know it is. I love when is that not right? Jeez. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun though. Okay. In fact, more today because we're gonna try to make a party of it. It's New Year's Eve and everything. All right. So Happy New Year once again.
Happy New Year!
Bye. All right, I hope this coming one is a good one, really. And Clark said something, and Aimee brought it up before he even knew that she brought it up. But gratitude is one of the things that we're sort of. It's good. That's the topic of the program today, and
I will say, and you guys might make fun of me about this, folks out there.
we will make fun of you for sure. Avatar 2
provokes that statement.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, whatever it evokes, provokes, invokes gratitude, I say I'm all for it this year in 2023. So, okay. So, we'll do a rundown of some things that are happening around town tonight and tomorrow. We'll do that maybe top of the hour. I'm not sure exactly, but Kurt's got a whole list of things, and that'll give you no excuse to get out there and.
I've been checking it twice.
Yeah, that was last week. All right, new holiday. All right, we are down here once again in the new I'm going to call them the new KOPN facilities for a while because I'm still getting settled in here at 401 Bernadette, and we're all doing the same. But what a great move for us, and I'm so happy for the station, and Happy New Year to all the people involved here at KOPN and that have made the move such a great success, and have kind of given KOPN and sort of a rebirth as well over the last 6 months or so. So anyway, once again, phone lines are open. Give us a call. A couple more things, and we'll get back to the music. Big thanks to TK grooving on the one mic from 2 to 4. Awesome killer hip-hop and R&B music 2 to 4 every Saturday afternoon. Before that, you got Morgan and the Motherland Jam. If you want incredible music from across the continent of Africa, you get it every noon to 2 Saturdays with Morgan and the Motherland Jam. Honestly, Morgan Matsiga is actually a native of Zimbabwe, and he has an incredibly deep knowledge of African music, regardless of the nation state, and he's also friendly with a lot of the musicians that he plays on the show. I'm not sure exactly how. I've heard a few stories, but he knows a lot of those artists from the African continent. So anyway, we take over at 4 o'clock until 6, Open Mic Radio, Saturday afternoons, and what happens at 6? Rashumba and a reggae party, baby! That's right. Open up your red stripe and roll a big fatty, all right? And enjoy some roots rock reggae with Ross Shumba. Once again, great reggae music right here from mid-Missouri, okay? 8 o'clock to 11, Blues on Broadway with Chris. Great blues music. And, I think that the 11 o'clock spot is still sort of a rotating, sort of unoccupied, so I'm not going to promote whatever's happening at 11. But certainly up until then, because I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's wonderful, right? Okay. Anyway, if things weren't cool enough, we have the awesome John Lamb in the house with us today. From time to time, John records video during the show, and when he does, it's awesome. If you'd like to see some of the work that he's done and some remarkable performances here on Open Mic Radio, check them out on the website. That's MikeHagan.com, and just click on the Open Mic Radio button, or just go to the YouTube page, which is sort of linked there anyway. But John, what I forget, your YouTube is TVI? No, that's Instagram.
Speed Limit Productions.
Speed Limit Productions on YouTube, and you can see
all of the videos that have been produced here at Open Mic Radio, and also some of John's independent stuff as well. So anyway, appreciate you being back here.
Provoke the Colossus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got video from Provoke the Colossus a few weeks ago, and John Galbraith.
Yes.
Right.
So apologies to them. It's
we don't make any promises. We'll get those things to you when we can, and when they're done, they're always awesome. So I appreciate what John does because it's all out of the goodness of his own heart, and he's not getting anything except whatever he gets out of it personally for doing it. So I sure appreciate that he does that. And anyway, John's in the house, and he's going to get some video today of Aimee and probably of Kyren, and hopefully none of me. So, all right, the website is kopn.org. Mine is mikehagan.com. If you want the podcast, that'd be cool. That way, if you miss any of the shows, you won't really miss them because they just show up magically in your little podcast player. And okay, so, all right, for today's show, we are joined by local singer-songwriter Aimee McGoveran. And I will say hello. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Hi, thank you for having me, Mike.
I'm glad you're here. Before we start doing interviews and stuff, let's play another song, will you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Aimee McGoveran is with us this afternoon. We've got Kyren Penrose in the wing, and lots of fun this afternoon on Open Mic Radio. But let's stick to the music like we like to do, and we'll do it right now. Once again, Aimee McGoveran. You want to tell us what you're going to play, Aimee?
Sure. This is a song of mine called "I Never Know When You'll Pass Through." I like it because it has a lot of good imagery to it, and I had to put words to a time when I feel like I kind of almost lost my mind. So this is maybe one of the more Dylan-y feeling because he can say so much without actually saying it, and I felt like I was able to kind of capture that. So I hope you like it.
All right, let's do it. Aimee McGoveran, Open Mic Radio, KOPN, Columbia.
The dunes rose high before my eyes, and I howled at the moon, and I thought of you as my sanity gave way like a rotten old bridge. I fell to the stones below, but I managed to live. Well, time rolls on with or without you. I never know when you'll pass through a lonely ghost town bursts into bloom. I never know when you'll pass through. A labor of love swarmed and took over. It turned dark and consumed my soul. The breeze grew restless, the feast not ample, and I was sacrificed. It was my role. Well, time rolls on with or without you. I never know when you'll pass through a lonely ghost town bursts into bloom. I never know when you'll pass through. The dunes rose high before my eyes, and I howled at the moon, and I thought of you as my sanity gave way like a rotten old bridge. I fell to the stones below, but I managed to live. Time rolls on with or without you. I never know when you'll
when you'll pass through. You want to give us more details, or maybe not? I don't know. It sounds
Honestly,
pretty intense.
It's a two-parter. I think, like I said, I was pushed to the brink by a situation, and part of it was like, when will sanity come back through? When will things feel normal? And I have, like all humans, tumultuous relationships that come and go in my life, and there was a couple of people that also referenced as well. So, but mostly really just sanity and stability. So,
all right. Well, let's start from square one. So, Aimee McGoveran, where are you from originally? Are you a Columbia native or a Missouri native? Or?
I grew up down near the Springfield, Missouri area. And then I moved up here. This will be year 13. I lived in Moberly for a while first, but now I've lived in Columbia for a long time. I love it here.
What brought you here? Do you mind me asking?
I got married, and that's what took me to Moberly, and then I got divorced, which brought me to Columbia.
Oh, okay.
And I would do it again because it brought me a really good life up here. So,
hey, you know what?
Some paths just have to be walked.
Everything's for a reason,
right?
And it may not always be pleasant, but it can always lead to something better. It can always be a learning experience. I mean, this isn't philosophy now, but no bad experiences, just unpleasant ones, maybe.
There's always a lesson to learn in everything.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so musician-wise, a little bit about your music background. Do you come from a family of musicians, or are you? Did you just sort of pick it up, or how long have you been playing? Well, we'll talk a little bit more about your instrumentation maybe later, but a little bit about your music background.
I just always loved singing. My granny lived next door to us when I was growing up, and she would always sing church songs and stuff when we were in the kitchen cooking. And when I got into junior high, I made friends with a girl named Sarah Thompson, who is listening. She's in town today.
Hello.
I get to
Sarah.
Woo, Sarah! I get to see her later today. I'm excited. And she's loving this. Well, fifth grade, we met each other, and she is from a family of strong singers, and I have kind of, a softer voice, and her family saw the beauty in my singing, and they really encouraged me to sing, and so Sarah got me to get into my school choir, and so that's basically how I got started.
And that was how long ago?
Fifth grade.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I turned 42 this year, so we've been friends forever now.
All right. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So what's next? What about a little bit about your influence and stuff? What? First of all, why? I mean, is there other than just for fun? I mean, do you feel driven to play music? Why did you start this musical project? Like, is there a definite? Like, would you define it some way, or like, why do you do what you do with the music?
I've always been a writer. I've started writing. I won my first writing contest as a kindergartner, and so writing's always been a passion of mine. And when I was 22, a friend of mine back in Springfield where I lived, Jeff Riggins, we were having drinks one night, and he was playing me some of his vast music collection, and he played me Stevie Ray Vaughan's cover of Life by the Drop on a 12-string, which changed my world. I think I remember
he actually performed it, or he played it, Stevie Ray playing it.
He just played me the recording of it.
Played the recording,
yes,
which is outstanding.
Yes,
yeah.
Oh my God.
I was just thinking that maybe he played his version of that. Okay.
No,
right.
He had. So I think what happened after that was I was like, wow, put that on repeat. And like, I hostaged his house. We listened to that song like 20 times in a row. And the next day I went and bought a guitar. And I was just like, if he can say so much with his writing and music, like I know he didn't write that song, but that just carried so much weight. I was like, I can make people feel things like that too, really strong sentiments, and so it just really made me dive in at it. So 22 is when I got a guitar, and then it was a long time before I got around to playing more, but since then I've been songwriting.
Okay. All right. So we're talking about instruments, so you got a guitar. Right now, you're actually not playing a guitar. For everyone out there, you're playing an electric baritone.
Yes, this is an
ukulele.
electric baritone ukulele. And
First one I've ever seen, by the way. So
Isn't
that's
she gorgeous?
another open mic radio first.
I wish everyone could.
What, 4 strings on that? 4
Yes,
or 5?
4.
4.
I wish everyone could see her.
Five for Kurt, but yeah.
Extra
For-
string.
That's fantastic. I actually had really struggled with playing guitar, and a good friend of mine, John Galbraith,
John G.
yeah, he brought
Good friend
me,
of the program here and a good friend of mine. And one of the best guitarists around these parts.
I do
for sure.
not disagree with that. I was really struggling, and he bought me this acoustic baritone ukulele that I also have with me. Her name's Clementine, and he just was like, like, he believed in my songwriting. He saw that I was struggling with the guitar, and he was like, I believe you can do this on your own. You just need to find the right instrument for yourself. And I just fell in love with it. It was so much easier to play, and it fits in with my vocal register nicely. And so years later, then last year for Christmas, I got this one, Stella, my electric baritone ukulele, and this is my first time.
Was that
playing...
a To Me From Me present? One of those?
No, this was from my boyfriend Tony, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's a nice boyfriend.
Yes, he's very supportive. He's top of my list of thank yous, actually.
All right. Yeah, that's a beautiful instrument, no doubt.
Yeah, so this is my first time premiering her. It was quite different going to an all steel stringed instrument after playing, 2 steel, 2
and nylon. Yeah.
So
When you write, do you tend to write with the ukulele? That's what you
honestly,
use when you're writing?
I have only started doing that recently. Like last night, I started writing a new song, and I had my uke in hand while I did it, and found my chords. That was something.
So if that's not typical, what's your typical songwriting process? Let's do that.
I usually get a line or something that captures me.
A lyrical line.
Yes, and
because you're a poet, I think, at first and foremost, perhaps.
Probably, yes.
You've been talking about writing since you were just very young.
And I'm really influenced by the world around me, things I see that grab my attention, Like, can I give you an example?
Please.
A few weeks ago, I saw a man on a highway overpass, and he had a cardboard sign, and it said, "She took everything but me." And in that moment, I was like, this man needs to sit down that sign and pick up a guitar and write $1 million hit. That's an amazing song.
That's a great country song right there. Kyren, put that in your...
I took that to my friend Seth Colliner, and that's actually, we've been writing it. We've almost got that finished now.
Fantastic.
And so things like that just really... And I'm a strong melody person, so a lot of times as I start writing stuff down, I start hearing melodies in my head. So I'll record them real quick on my phone or my iPad, and then go back and find the chords. And I also discovered this past year that sometimes I'm definitely a strong melody and hook writer, choruses, but sometimes I struggle on the verses. And I heard a pretty famous songwriter, the man that wrote The House That Built Me, say that he would start a piece and get just the meat of it, and then he set it aside, and when he was ready, he would always call a co-writer to help him finish. And when I heard that somebody so talented didn't hesitate to call in backup, I was like, you need to get out of your own way, because I have like 50 terrific songs that are almost finished. And so I started sharing those with different co-writers I trust, like Seth Colliner. That's a friend of mine. Audra Sergel is another one.
I know Audra well.
Audra is amazing, right?
She's amazing. Great, incredible pianist, but a great vocalist and just
and wonderful
arranger.
person.
She just knows a lot about...
she's the music leader at the church I go to, and working with her
remarkable.
every week is just a gift.
Yeah.
And so they really encouraged me.
I think Audra's still part of Rashar Knight and the Honey Doves.
Sure is
that
yes.
right? Yeah. And they've been here with me on the program.
She's also in a group called how I can't forget them right. I'll think of it.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, yes. So let's play another song.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll do that, and then we'll come back, and we're going to have a little chat with Kyren Penrose, who's in the house with us as well. He's got a new single that's going to be released tomorrow, I think, and it's got a lot of new recorded material sort of on the way. So anyway, lots of new stuff happening around Columbia, in and about the music scene, so we're going to try to keep our hands around all of it here on Open Mic Radio. We're going to have another one here from Miss Aimee McGoveran in just a moment, but I'll remind you that... you are listening to KOPN Columbia 89.5 FM. BC in the house! Who else is that? I can't see who else is back there.
Almost there, but...
Is it JT?
There's a lot of people back there.
No. Heather here?
Oh,
They just get there? Okay, well, we got Don't Mind Dying in the house, it looks like, and we'll have a chat with them in just a few minutes. Big New Year's Eve show coming up tonight at Rose Music Hall with the Barroom Billies. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're going to have another one here from Miss Aimee McGoveran. You're listening to it here, Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. All right, Aimee, what are you going to do?
This one's called I Long for You.
All right, here we go.
As the night settles in, its embrace on my skin reminds me that you're not here. Are the stars mocking me? All their twinkling would be better if not seen alone. Now my arms in this bed nourish sadness and dread, so empty without you to hold. As I wait for new light at the end of this night, maybe dawn will deliver some hope. I long for you. I long for you. Every second that we are Thank you so much.
Lovely, lovely. What a beautiful voice.
Thank you very much.
Aimee McGoveran in the house this afternoon with us this afternoon. Did I say that twice? Yes. Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. And we're on the web streaming at kopn.org. We're going to switch a couple of gears here, not just one. And we've got some guests in the house who have a big show coming up this evening. So, hey, see if you can scoot, see if BC's available and the guys from DMD. Once again, on the web at kopn.org, and my name is Mike Hagan. It's Open Mic Radio. We do this every Saturday afternoon. You can find me on the web at mikehagan.com. All right, so yes, I mentioned earlier in the show that we were hoping for a visit from our friend BC, vocalist with the local rock and roll band Don't Mind Dying, and it looks like we did just that. He's in the house. BC, grab that mic and make it a little bit. You can move it around.
I move it?
Yeah, you got it. How are you, my friend?
Doing good, doing good.
Thanks for being here.
Got some of my boys with me too.
Who we got in the house this afternoon?
Good, how are you?
Jason, the guitar player over here. Wingate's filling in for Travis.
All right, Travis not playing the keys tonight?
Yeah, Travis is in Iowa with his family
Yes, okay.
right now. And then we got Austin on the bass over there.
All right, what's up, Austin? What's up? Dumpster Kitty from back in the day? Yeah. You know it. All right, so I think the last time we actually even talked on the radio was actually on the telephone, and it was years ago when we were doing the show Friday morning, and I remember trying to get you in here thinking, there's no way BC's going to come and do a radio show at Friday morning at 9 o'clock.
9 in the morning, man. I'm dead asleep,
right.
man.
Now Saturday afternoon at 5 o'clock, though, right? You just getting ready for the show. So, all right, what's happening with Don't Mind Dying, and what's happening tonight in particular?
Well, we running around getting wild as hell. that's about it.
Show tonight at Rose.
Yeah, show tonight at Rose with the Barroom Billies, and yeah, hopefully my throat makes it through it.
What time's the show?
8. Doors open at 8. Doors open at 8.
All right, doors at 8. Show's probably around 8:30, maybe 9.
Yeah.
Barroom Billies, Heather and JT and the gang, they're down there loading in right now. I think.
I think they're trying to knock it out real quick, and maybe
they can sneak down.
Maybe get a couple of them down here. Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, they're welcome, and either way, it's going to be a great show tonight. What's the setup? Are the Barroom Billies playing first, and then you guys going to close it out?
Yeah,
just the two of you, those two bands tonight.
Yeah, and we got some guest stars coming up. Heather's going to do a song with us. James from Broken Son of Karma going to get up with us. Devin Burrow from Decadent Nation's going to get up and do something with us. So,
all right.
Yeah, we're having a little fun.
Excellent. Sounds great.
We haven't done for years. We're going to do some stuff we've never done, and then some stuff we do all the time.
All right. Okay. Well, let's quickly a little bit about what's happening with the band. Are you guys recording new material? Are you?
Yeah, we got some new songs and stuff right now. We haven't really been doing a lot this last year.
Right.
But hopefully we can kick somebody in the ass and make them move a little bit. You know?
When you record, where do you do it?
We always do it at the Mansion, Bruce Barkley's place.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's some stuff online on Spotify, and I may play a song or two toward the end of the show here, if I can see how good my timing is to get rid of all the stuff that I'm not supposed to play on the radio.
Awesome.
There's a lot of E's there, if you know what I mean. The dreaded explicit. Explicit?
It's
yes.
okay. Nobody can understand what he says.
Right. Nobody knows he's swearing.
I don't think I say any bad words. Right? I've never said a bad word.
I love it. All right, so yeah, once again tonight, Don't Mind Dying with the Barroom Billies at Rose Music Hall. Doors at 8. Shows probably 8:30 or 9. And what's it cost to get in? I'm sure tickets available.
Yeah, $10 if you get online right now and get it.
All right, $10 if you do it early, $15 at the door, and going to be a hell of a show.
And make sure your purses, ladies, are really small, or else they like freak out on you and like throw you out because you got such a giant purse. You might be carrying a machine gun and a machete in there.
You never know, right?
How else do we get our bongs in?
Exactly. Man, everybody smokes
got
weed.
Any other shows coming up at the beginning of the year?
No, I don't think we got anything lined up right now, do we? I don't think so. Yeah, we haven't.
We've never been much for planning. Things happen.
It's kind of my fault.
Somebody calls and says,
you're from my own art. Trust me, I don't plan real well either. So, anyway, well, I hope it's a great show tonight. I hope we get a good crowd shows up. I got a feeling that you probably will.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and yeah, check it out tonight. Barroom Billies and Don't Mind Dying down at Rose. It's gonna be a great show. Happy New Year, you guys.
Woohoo! Same to you, man. Thanks for having us down.
Yeah, good to see y'all and
right.
rock and roll tonight. Okay.
We're gonna get some to eat.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, once again, hey, BC, what if people want to get a hold of you and contact information? Just Google "Don't Mind Dying" or what?
Yeah, we're on the YouTube and the Spotify. And,
Right.
Are we on the Amazon?
You got like Instagram or any of that stuff? You do any of the social media, any of that?
Yeah, we're on the Facebook and the Instagram. And,
All right. Look for them. All right, Don't Mind Dying on the Facebook and on the Instagram. Okay. All right.
love you.
I love you, man. Take
Bye,
care.
BC.
All right. So once again, that's going to be a heck of a fun show, I imagine, tonight down at Rose Music Hall. Okay, New Year's Eve with Don't Mind Dying and the Bar and Billies. Okay. All right. We're about where we at? About 4:40 or so. Plenty of time for this radio program to roll along, and we have Miss Aimee McGoveran in the studio with us this afternoon. She's been playing some songs. She's going to do a bunch more for us throughout the program. But I do want to say that my friend Kyren Penrose is with us as well this afternoon. Kyren is a friend of mine and a friend of the program. He's been here many times over the years, and I've seen him kind of developing and continue to develop as a remarkably talented young man and a great songwriter and just a cool kid around town. So, Kyren, hi. Good to see you, man.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Good.
What do you got going? I know we've got new music that you're working on. In fact, some that's going to be released perhaps very soon.
Yeah, I have a single tomorrow. And then we have like a whole album recorded, but we're trying to figure out what the plan is with it.
And for those unfamiliar with you and the name of the band, it's Kyren Penrose and...
It's just Kyren Penrose now.
Okay. Right.
But the adaptation, we've been playing together every once in a while.
Right, but for a minute you were calling yourself Kyren Penrose and the Bads and the Overdraft Charges.
Yeah.
That's what it was, yeah.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
I kind of go all over the place, but I mean, it depends on when I have the band with me. So
I
I was
understand.
like, well, I'll just go ahead and put it as Kyren Penrose.
Yeah.
Who all is the we? You said we have it now. So who all's involved in the project?
Oh, right now, for the recording, Austin Jones was playing.
Yeah, of the Boot Heel Boys.
He's one of my close friends. And then...
What, is Austin in St. Louis now?
Yeah, he's in St. Louis right now.
He's been...
He's been touring with me all over whenever I go.
He's fantastic. I wish he was around town. I'd love to have him back on the radio show.
Yeah, and then Anders from the Sweaters was playing bass with me, and then Justin Hickerson was playing drums for the album.
Well, we know Justin quite well around here, and he's about as busy a drummer as you get out. You know, he's a heck of a guitar player too, and he's a good songwriter.
Yeah, he's one of the sweetest guys I've met.
He's a super
really
super
nice.
good person.
But it's really weird because when we all get together, it was like we have a video coming out too for Central Cellar Attic.
Yeah, for sure.
Cellar one.
Yeah, that Will and Chelsea, the combination of Central Cellar and Tiny Attic. So which is a great project. They've done some super cool things over the years. So.
For sure. Well, whenever we got together, like I was like, Martin said, "Hey, do you want to do this here this week?" And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, let me see what I can do." And so I contacted everyone, and then they all showed up. And Anders showed up like the night of, like not knowing the songs, and of course he's like the best musician ever.
Right, he
so
just picks them all up.
And like he's crazy like that. But we all got together, and then the songs were like we hardly had any practice at all. Like one of the songs we learned within like an hour or something, you know. But they all turned out so well, and we're actually going to use some of them for an album or for the album, or I don't know what's going on with it yet. But,
okay, all right. So the recording that is being released tomorrow, you want to say a little bit about it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say really.
Do you want to debut it right now?
Yeah, I'll play it.
Are you gonna play it?
What's it called?
New York Proud. It's on Spotify and Apple Music and everything.
All right, Kurt, I'm going to have you slide that mic over to him. We'll get those things set up, and I will remind people they're listening to Open Mic Radio on KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. We've got Aimee McGoveran with us this afternoon. Also, Mr. Kyren Penrose in the house, and he's going to play one or two for us.
I'll try to walk up.
Before we get back to Aimee. And we'll also do a little rundown of things that are happening around town this evening and maybe the next few days, because there's quite a bit happening in the mid-Missouri area here. So, okay, without further ado, we will give you Mr. Kyren Penrose with, I think, a song that's it's new.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
flying up high. I wonder how I could ever be so alone. One and only. From the wings of the dove, my God is up above. And right here beside me, down below me, I'll fall through the clouds. I know you change your face here. Depends on who you're out. Cloud makeup on Thursday, and beauty queen when your daddy is around. And I like windows, they all look the same, but I'll see different places, a million faces down below me. I'll fall through the clouds. Lighting up your New York proud. Lighting up your New York proud. Come sweet as morning, comes without warning. Come sweet as morning, comes without warning. Lighting up your New York proud. Lighting up your New York proud.
Wow, that was awesome.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Kyren Penrose. New stuff from Kyren. What's the name of that again, Ky?
New York Proud.
New York Proud.
But the thing, when I sang it, I played it for Will in the studio, and I was like, "So what do you think?" He's like, "So what the hell are you saying there?" So he's saying "crowd, New York crowd," and then he put it in like as New York crowd when he sent it to everyone, and like that's what it's kind of everyone's been calling it, because I say proud, but also like I don't know. I was trying to work on.
It wouldn't be a Kyren Penrose production if one of the words wasn't confused somewhere or another, right?
Well, I was thinking about, my dad was like, it would be a really cool idea for a music video, and I guess there's like softwares to do it now, but to play the song backwards and sing it backwards while you're riding on a bike or something, and then it would, it'd be really quick and it wouldn't cost a whole bunch. You just like try it out. So I tried to do it a little bit, but it was so hard. Like there's a couple of music videos I've seen where people had done that. Mm-hmm. But I tried to learn the song, so I'd went on my phone and I wrote down all of the lyrics to the song, and then went and played this. I have like an app on my phone to play it backwards. So I'd say a word and then it would say it backwards for me, and I'd have to like write it out in vowels, like what the word was, and it was so difficult. But it made me realize, like, I don't know, like how different people have different accents, because some of it was like so far away from the word, if that makes sense.
Oh,
like it just made me like focus
yeah.
on like analyze my tone, I guess.
Yeah,
But,
I love it. I mean, yeah, you can talk all day about linguistics and accents and all that stuff. It's super cool.
It's interesting.
I love
for
it.
Sure.
Well, you're sounding great, young man.
Thank you.
And quickly, what? Okay, so the song that you just played for us is going to be released tomorrow on
At
all
noon,
the
yeah.
streaming platforms, I guess. Mm-hmm. Do you have a Bandcamp as well?
I think so. Yeah, I just do it through DistroKid, so it's just playing on all the spots, and yeah, it's just
Okay.
How often are you going to release a new song?
I'm hoping to do it once a month. We might be releasing them through an EP or through an album. We're still trying to figure it out, because we're kind of trying to figure out stuff with record companies, or if we want to, like, what route we want to go down. And then, yeah, going on tour here pretty soon too, trying to make, I mean, I've been waiting around for a little while because it's been, holiday season, but hopefully going to be doing a lot of Nashville and Chicago runs this next forever. I don't know, like just going to be doing it like.
Will you try to bring a band, or will you just?
Yeah, I want to if I have the money for it. But
Right.
I've been working with a friend of mine who's been helping me with everything, and so we've been working on that, and I think that we're thinking about getting vinyl too. Just depends.
Do
on
it.
what's going on.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Always a fan of the vinyl.
You still got
so.
more material that you're recording right now?
Yeah, I have like a couple of songs. I just wrote one yesterday, or 2 days ago, I think, and I liked it a lot. So.
Okay. All right. Well, look, you got time for one more?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do one more, and then we'll talk quickly about upcoming shows and stuff after you play this one, and then we'll get back to Aimee. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Kyren Penrose. Well, what are you doing tonight? Are you playing somewhere, or are you just enjoying yourself?
No, I'm just gonna be hanging out. I think I'm gonna go dancing, maybe.
Okay.
Are you going to the disco?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Right. So I guess that's at Blue Note tonight. I guess we'll probably talk about that a little bit when we do our little rundown. But anyway, once again, Kyren Penrose in the house this afternoon with us. We've got Aimee McGoveran as well, and having a great time this afternoon on a New Year's Eve special edition of. Oh yeah, did I forget John Lamb? And Clark's with us too. We had a visit from BC and the guys from Don't Mind Dying. It's gonna be a rocking show down there tonight for sure at Rose. I don't know if you ever seen Don't Mind Dying.
I think I've opened for him a couple times.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me
or
actually.
Played the same bills.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. Okay, cool. Anyway, so Kyren Penrose, let's get another song for you.
Yeah, for sure. This is the one I wrote the other night. So
fantastic.
I don't know if it'll be complete, but
complete enough for us here at Open Mic Radio. We appreciate it. KOPN Columbia.
I'll be back again. Think that I'm gone. Sad little melody, distant than a song. And I'll be back again, playing in the snow, throwing all snowballs and laughing at strokes. All those hearts in the cars under the stars, playing songs like someday I'll be back again when you're all alone, playing melodies, playing when you're old. Those hearts in the cars, under the stars, have a car back someday. I'll be back
I love it. Love it. Awesome,
You have a great
man.
voice.
Thank
I love
you.
the way you sing.
Yeah, Kyren's got a real cool style. And I love it. Well done, young man. Keep it
Appreciate
going. All right. Contact for you out there and about. Easy to find you, right? Kyren Penrose, Instagram. Do you do Facebook? Do you...
Yeah, I've been working on social media a lot, which has been like a big, huge downfall for my work. But I was like, I have the music, and I have the album, and then I have to get the social media. So
I can't do it. I mean, I barely. I mean, not that I'm not trying to make a career out of doing this radio show, though. But like, even for this, it's like, oh, I could do an Instagram post or do this or that. You know, it's just for me pulling teeth to do stuff like that.
It's hard.
But if you're good at it, clearly it does it makes a difference.
I'm working. It makes a really big difference, and it's important, but it's difficult for sure.
Yeah.
Especially that's not like my calling, you know.
Well, you just got to get famous enough that somebody else can do it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's your charge, young man. All right. Okay, so great to have you. Happy New
Thank
Year.
you, yeah.
Quickly, that's a new guitar. I haven't seen that before. Tell me about that guitar. It's an Epiphone, if I'm looking correctly.
Yeah, I
but it's
got
a
it
beautiful,
for,
beautiful
Christmas present.
design.
Or
help. Really? That's like
I'm like someone gave me my friend gave me a loan, and I'm paying him back for it. Like a family member, like my uncle was like, yeah, like, you know, I'll go ahead and we'll pay for the guitar, and then, you know, so I've just been. It's like kind of an early.
I think you got
Christmas
some
present.
musicians in the family, don't you?
Yeah, my dad, and I mean everyone in my family kind of plays.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got it, and I went in and played it, and I was like, oh man, like this is because I've always had cool guitars, you know, but I never had like a solid wood guitar or anything. I like J45s a lot, like the Gibsons.
Well, yeah.
But they're so expensive, and so I got this one.
Yeah, I like them too.
But this one's awesome because it's like a fairly cheap, considering like for an expensive guitar, you know. But
yeah,
they're made in Indonesia, and they're completely solid wood guitars, and the only difference between this and the $3,000 one is the wood is like the figured wood, so it's just like the design, like the way that it looks.
Right,
and I was
right.
Yeah, but I mean,
if the guts of the
crazy.
guitar are there,
But
that's
the
all.
sound, yeah. And the sound is what's important.
Yeah, for sure. And some guitar, I mean, like my other
sound.
guitar is awesome. You know, it's not set up. I still need to work on it.
Right. Oh, that was
I was
nice,
like,
nice
Nice.
magic
Yeah,
trick.
like
I'm like,
trick,
wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey,
magic tricks in the studio.
once again, great to have you.
Thank you.
And,
Thanks for having me
I hope you have a
and
great New
fitting me
Year's,
in.
and I hope your musical career keeps moving in the right direction, because
Thank you.
I think you're doing great stuff. The one thing I am disappointed, though, is you're driving a much nicer vehicle than you should be. I want the old Impala that you used to drive around town, or whatever it was.
I missed that car a lot.
What was it again? It was
it's a Mercury. It was a '66 Mercury.
Oh, baby!
Yeah, I miss it a lot. It is. I got the minivan now, and I've been driving around in that, and that thing is. I mean, I got it for really cheap. I got it for
a good minivan.
like $500.
I used to talk.
I used to
be like, and then I became a father, and then I drove a minivan for many years, and I actually enjoyed my minivan.
Well, for
minivan
tour,
when I
it's
had
great,
it, so.
man. I mean, because like
for
the
sure.
seats, you lay the seats down
You
and
can
flip an air
crash in
mattress,
there.
and then
You got plenty of
Has a
room for your
TV in
gear and
there.
everything. Yep.
Yeah.
Right on.
Cool. I appreciate it, and nice to meet everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Find him on the web and out and about. He performs quite often. Do you got anything coming up, by the way?
I don't have any shows or anything coming up. No.
Okay, but I'm sure he'll be busy in the new year. So.
Yeah.
All right, keep your ears and eyes open, okay? That's Kyren Penrose, and you can find him online, all right? Kyren, thanks, brother.
New music for a new year.
That's right. Hey, new year, new me. Wait, no, I think I'm going to stick with the same. I'm reasonably happy. So. Okay, let's say once again, you are listening to Open Mic Radio on KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. That worked out pretty well because it's just about top of the hour here. And as far as the FCC is concerned, I can say 89.5 FM, and then I don't have to worry about it for another while. So
another hour.
Yeah, that's it.
And then it's on Shumba.
You got Sing It Shumba and a reggae party coming at you.
We live the rest of the reggae party, man.
That's right. Reggae party coming at you from 6 until 8, and then don't miss Chris with Blues on Broadway from 8 to 11. Phone lines are open here, 573-443-8255. Having a great time this afternoon. I hope you all having a great time out there as well and enjoying the program. We have a bunch of talented people either visiting or performing or both this afternoon, and we're going to keep at it. Aimee McGoveran, you still with us?
Still am. I sure am.
Yeah. All right.
And I should mention at this point, my last name is spelled McGoveran, and since most people are not familiar with the RAN, I usually just call myself Aimee Marie, which is my middle name on stage, but because my first name's Aimee, so there's already enough, so they can find me on Facebook under Aimee Marie with it spelled Aimee. Just because I felt like the last name.
No, that's
a
great.
burden
Actually,
fans shouldn't have to carry.
I remember the artist Maureen McGoveran.
Yes,
from back, I don't know, maybe the 80s, I think, or whatever. And she had a couple. Pretty. I think there's got to be a morning after. I think it was from like the Poseidon Adventure or something, and I remember that for whatever reason I remember that. But anyway, that's what I think of when I'm like Aimee McGoveran. I'm like, oh, I wonder if it's like.
And hers is spelled with RN.
Yeah, no AN at
no
the end,
A.
just the RN.
Yeah, and there's
okay,
also,
so.
Yeah.
No, but Aimee Marie is sort of like your stage name and your social media ID, etc.
Yes.
Okay.
And there are other platforms that people can find you at as well?
Yes, I have a YouTube, and you can find the link to that on my Facebook page. And so for this new year, one of my big goals was to have my own webpage, and I plan to have that live hopefully by tomorrow. I've just got a few finishing touches to do on it. And that's songwriteraimee.com. And so from there, you can be linked to my YouTube songs, and I've got a lot on my Facebook. I got a lot of videos on Facebook that I've done.
So since you bring up songwriting, let's talk a little bit about that. And I know you also have a project that's either a weekly or a monthly songwriters sort of circle or something.
Yeah.
All right, tell us a little bit.
There's an organization in Nashville called NSAI, and that stands for Nashville Songwriters Association International.
Okay.
And they are big on having groups anywhere there are songwriters that want to meet, and so they've sponsored us to have a group here. And myself and another musician locally, TC Elliott, we are the co-coordinators of that group, and we meet monthly, the second Wednesday of every month. From 6:30 to 8:50 p.m. And starting during COVID times, we started meeting on Zoom. We can meet in person again now, but we haven't started that yet. It's just been kind of convenient to be meeting on Zoom. So you can find out, anybody that's interested in that should find me on Facebook and message me, or my email, which is also Songwriter Aimee.
And that's Aimee, AIMEE, by the way.
Yes, at Gmail. And can find out, and I can add you to our group, and you can start coming monthly, and we just kind of share songs with each other, give feedback, connect people that we might have somebody who doesn't play an instrument and some other people who play instruments, and connect them to help them make some projects and things like that.
Give me an idea of like the size of the group. Is it 5 people or 100 people, or?
I'd say we average now about 10, and we've been as much as 15 or 16.
Okay.
I've done this for, I think it's been a decade. This year will be 10 years since I've done it. And there was so many months back years ago where TC and I were just sitting at a table together.
Waiting for someone else to show.
Tony Lotvin would come. And
good friend of ours.
Ray Hopkins, some of our, and we were like, should we keep doing it? And I was like, I think we just need to keep at it, And after all these years, we finally really got a solid group. We have a lot of new members this year. And
you know what?
One of my favorite things, too, is whenever any of us plays a live show, we are featured on anything, we put it in the group. And I love that I'll be really nervous at a show, and I look out, and there's sometimes 6, 8, 10 of my songwriter friends sitting there. We all really rally
Support
for each
one
other.
another.
And that's been one of my favorite things, is it feels like a family that,
Well, I love it. And the truth, though, with regard to the time that you've put in, that's just what it takes, apparently. As I've gotten older now, I realize you got to do something for 10 years for it to pay off.
It
know what I
does,
mean?
right?
I don't care if it's professional or if it's a hobby, if you want to get good at something, whatever. You need a good long time to put in there. It doesn't happen overnight. And if you want to build a fan base or build a group or an organization, it just takes time. Look at what Phil and Violet and Tony Lotvin, by the way, and many other people have helped out with Compass over the years. But an awesome project. And by the way, we should mention Compass tonight has the New Year's Eve extravaganza happening
nice.
over there at the new facility at 10th. No, it's Hit Street and University.
University.
Yeah,
Yep.
but if you're looking for an alcohol-free alternative, you know, to the
It's
usual
University Way, right?
I don't know,
University
whatever it is.
Boulevard?
Yeah, it's just over there, you know,
University
up there
Street.
by the way, over that
University
direction, you know,
Avenue.
over there by up and over. You know.
University Road.
You'll find it.
Yeah, but that's a great project, and that's going to be a good show out there tonight too. I forget exactly who's playing. No, it's a jazz show. It's an excellent jazz show actually happening at Compass tonight. So, at any rate,
University Ave, 1107 University Avenue.
right on the corner of Hit and University Avenue. There. Thank you very much, Aimee Marie, for that.
No
All right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we always, Kurt's here just as the whipping post. 'Cause
Exactly.
we got to correct him, so.
I've been tied.
Anyway, okay, back to the music. All my text messages are saying. So, Aimee Marie is with us this afternoon, and she's going to play some more songs for us. So get that beautiful baritone electric ukulele rolling, and we'll do another song here, if you don't mind.
Not at all. This is a song I wrote a long time ago and have just recently started playing. Mostly because John Galbraith used to play guitar on it, and he has such a cooler way of playing it than I do. But I'm going to try to talk him into playing on the recording when I make an album. So
I'm sure he'd love
fingers
to.
crossed.
I'm sure he'd love to.
But
No, I'm talking for John Galbraith, by the way.
it's called "Leave My Love Alone," and
I love the title.
thank you. And I wanted to incorporate. I know at that time I was really wanting to put some more references to like nature and country into my writing, and makes me laugh a little bit how I came up with the chorus. But it's a great song, so I'll hit you with it now. So
All right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. This is Aimee Marie.
thinking back on when we met, handed you my heart with my hello. You raised me high and you dropped me fast.
I do love the lyric.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I love I'm not going to give you any slack.
Thank you, Mike.
I'm not giving you no slack. I love it. All right, Aimee Marie McGoveran. We're going to just call her Aimee Marie, though, for the rest of the program here. And you're listening to it, Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. Wonderful stuff this New Year's Eve. I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are here in the studio. And quickly, let me remind you that KOPN would like to thank its listener sponsors and Cafe Berlin for support of this radio station. Cafe Berlin features ongoing live music and events from a wide variety of local and nationally touring acts. They offer a full-service cocktail bar and a rotating selection of microbrews on draft. A schedule of upcoming shows can be found on social media at Cafe Berlin Como. So check them out. Great place around town and an awesome sponsor of the program and KOPN. Okay? All right. Just a little bit after 5 o'clock on this New Year's Eve. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves out there and getting ready for a new year coming at us. I'm not sure why it feels different on the 1st. I mean, every day is another 365 days until the next time that day comes around. But I guess for whatever reason, January 1st is the one that people tend to really associate with the brand new year. Because for your birthday's a new year, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Right? Anyway, happy New Year, and I'm glad we can celebrate something together. That's few and far between do we have those things anymore. Yeah, with Kurt in the house, it's always time to celebrate.
Yeah.
All right. We were talking a little bit, Aimee, about composition and songwriting before you played that last song. And you mentioned a little bit earlier that you have now opened up to collaboration with other artists. Do you have any other projects that you'd like to mention or things that you'd like to talk about perhaps a little bit deeper?
Well, I'm excited that I attend Unity Center Church here in town, and
is that on the one on Broadway?
Yes,
yeah.
And that's Audra Sergels, the music director there, I get to work closely with her during that. And I wrote a song for them for the church earlier this year called "Welcome Home" because that's kind of that's their slogan, "Welcome Home." And I wrote a really simple song called "Welcome Home" with Seth Colliner, and when I performed it at church, I made everybody cry because I told them all how much I loved them and their support this year has mattered to me. And Audra said that we're going to do a songbook and CD project with that as the title track, and then we're going to use other songs by some of the other artists that play at our church, like Sam DiAgostino.
I think... pardon me, but I mean, you mentioned that Sam might come down. Do you think he's still going to join us?
I was texting him a minute ago to make sure he knew the right address.
As a quick side note,
he says he's on his way.
Well, Sam's awesome, and I've known him for many years, and we actually recorded some really cool stuff with Sam a few months ago, I guess it was.
He's been here before, but that doesn't mean that he's going to make it here now.
He says he's on his way.
We still need to let him know where we're located.
Oh, he's been here. He knows. He's been to this location.
He texted me 3 minutes ago. He's on his way.
He's like, oh yeah, I need to check again. But anyway, John and Sam have done some really cool video stuff outside of the KOPN studio. Oh, were Aimee? Were you involved in that
Oh no, that was just a live show we did at that bar.
I was thinking of the sort of
supergroup for like 5 minutes.
Oh, that's right. Now I do remember.
Sam did a cover of "Missionary Man" that's a Eurythmics song. Yeah. Holy cow! He's wanted to do that song forever because he was a missionary, and it's like hardcore, like don't mess with a missionary man.
And I
was off the chain.
I wasn't a huge Eurythmics fan, but that's
shame on you.
No, but
missionary Eurythmics fan. The Eurythmics were a big fan of you, man.
Yeah, hardly. But I did like "Missionary Man." I think that was my favorite Eurythmics song, and it's that's all.
Well, we slayed it, didn't we, John? Yeah. It was amazing. So, yeah.
Hey, you want to take a break and take a phone call real fast?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
We have a caller?
Hello, we have a caller.
Hello?
Hi, who's this? It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN.
Hello, this is Willie. Mike, thanks a lot. Your show is really great.
Thanks, Willie. I think you're great.
Thanks for supporting our local musicians.
Well, thanks for listening, dude. Where are you at, Willie? Are you in Columbia or whereabouts?
I'm at home. Yeah,
Yeah, but where's home? Are you in Columbia or where do you live?
on Fairview Avenue.
Okay, you're right in town though. I thought maybe you were calling from Glasgow or
Fairview
something like
Avenue.
that, you know?
It's the little Fairview, not the one out in the suburbs.
Yeah. Nice. That's the nice one.
But I want to recommend one of the best covers I've heard in a long time.
Cool. Please do.
I don't know if it's on a recording you can access or something, but Aimee and Luna Hawk did a version of Leonard Cohen's song Hallelujah. I challenge anybody to listen to that without crying.
Aw, that's
it's
sweet.
Beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to find it. I'm going to see if I can find it.
But I just wanted to say thanks, Mike, and thanks everybody. It's a good show, Mike.
Hey, Willie,
I'm really good.
Thanks, Willie.
Local musicians.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you taking the time to give us a buzz.
We got Sam in the house.
Wow. All right. Okay, cheers, Willie. Happy New Year, man.
Thank you, Willie.
Happy New Year, Willie.
All right, see you, Willie. All right, Sam, I am tall man in the house. It's Sam D'Agostino. Hi, Sam.
Big Happy New Year to you guys.
Happy New Year, my friend.
I mean, a big one.
Yeah. All right. So I told you it was going to be a party this afternoon down here. So we're making it real. Sam D'Agostino in the house. We had some great. In fact, Sam's been here a couple times over the last few months. We did a cool thing at Halloween. That was a lot of fun. And then we did pretty much a whole show just a few months ago, and got some great recorded material that our buddy John Lamb here put together for us. So anyway, great to see you again.
Yeah.
And Happy New Year.
Yeah, thank you.
So you and Aimee are familiar, clearly.
We've met.
What's the connection there? How did that happen? If you give me the headline, we don't have all day. All right, Sam.
How did we start?
He showed
Is
up
it
at
the Songwriter Circle?
Yeah, he showed up at the Songwriter Circle.
See, how about that, right?
And I was fascinated by the size of him.
That's what all the girls say.
But I mean,
help
he's
us.
6'8". It's insane. And I remember just staring at this giant creature in a flannel shirt and thinking, wonder what he's got. And then he played us probably, I think, Mona Lisa Smiles.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, holy cow, I got to do some work with this guy. And so we've been co-writing and performing together off and on for years now. It's and yeah, I'd consider Sam one of my best friends.
And you're still doing the Songwriter Night, right?
Absolutely.
Songwriter Night is still happening?
You mean
It is.
The Songwriter
NSA.
Yep, the NSAI, yep.
Yeah.
Right on.
When is that?
That's the second Wednesday of every month. We meet on Zoom, and it's from 6:30 to 8:50 p.m. And then hopefully, like, in spring, we'll start meeting in person again. So.
Yeah, it's a really cool deal. There's generally a prompt that's given each month for to encourage you to write about.
Right, just sort of give you just a little something to
and
to get you going, right?
People come with, some of it is like prepared, recorded, and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what they.
And then
encourage
guys like
you to
me
do.
have like a napkin, right?
It is really geared towards songwriting and getting yourself to write more.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of.
How long have you been involved in that?
I haven't been as involved this last year. Since
you've been doing it
since
for-
it went Zoom, I haven't been involved as
Right,
much.
but were you doing it for years?
If I've been
for
doing
years
it-
before that?
If I've been doing it for 10 years, he's probably come about 8, I'd say, off and
Yeah,
on.
something like that.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. It
All
really
right,
has.
very interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. So, and the two of you, well, I know you had, we had the super group here in the house, actually, the one-time show with the three of you, John, Sam, and Aimee at the dive bar just a couple months back or whatever.
Right, yeah.
Aimee, are you and Sam performing together regularly, and are you planning to record together, or?
Yeah, I would love for him to sing on some stuff on my new album, and we do. I feel like
I'm in.
We always do a holiday show.
That was easy.
We usually do a Christmas show, and I had to cancel that this year because I got so sick, which was disappointing because his granddaughters watch it, and like, my God, that's my favorite thing is to do our Christmas show together. And like last year, we even sang at the mall for Christmas.
Oh, right,
They
we
hired
did
us.
at Dillard's.
Yeah, at Dillard's.
We
and
had
so
a gig at Dillard's.
That
was
we'll
strange.
play anywhere that'll
Playing
have us.
playing in the perfume department.
Right. So I was going to play one of my songs
smells
today.
like Teen Spirit, right?
Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum.
All right, you said new album, so you're getting ready to do
This year,
release something new?
I am going to record my first album this year. I've already decided it's going to be called I Wrote a Song About You. And I'm excited for that. I already have my there's a photographer named Aaron with Gamble's Photography down in the Springfield, Missouri area. She did my I get like promotional photos taken every couple of years for, when you play shows, you have some nice photos. And so I have some photos from that to use as album art. And I'm really excited. She has this old, neat blue antique truck that's got some rust and some, patina to it. And I got my photos taken with that, and it was really neat. So that's going to be, so I'd like to send a shout out to Gamble's Photography, Aaron, for being so awesome.
You wanted to mention a few people, so feel free if you like. I mean, you can drop them in anytime you like throughout the show, but if you want to nail them all at once, you're welcome to do that too.
That's what she said. And
yes.
All my friends just are clapping. They were like, if she doesn't say that at least one time on the air, then we don't know who she is.
Yeah, 2022 with a bang.
Yeah,
no pun intended.
That's actually my Facebook bio just says that's what she said. I refuse to let it die. Why don't I get my thanks out of the way? Anthony, the love of my life. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do this because you have seen me at the times when I'm like, I can't do this. I can't get on stage. And you've always lovingly supported me. Not to mention the gift of this beautiful baritone ukulele. Thank you. And I love you with all my heart. And my best friends, Amanda, Thomas, Leah, Sean, Biggin here. That's what I call Sam, is Biggin.
Is that Amanda Hugging Kiss?
It'd be Amanda Kanak, actually. Then, let's see. I've got all kinds of supporters. Bob and Stacy, Doug and Linda, so many of my friends. Caleb Alexander, who is my teacher for a really long time. And Michael Straw, who's also my voice teacher. And the amp that I'm playing today was given to me by Naked Dave Bandy.
I know Dave. He's been here with me. In fact, he was one of the guys that would come on at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Friday.
Right.
Yeah.
So Dave
will play any time of the day or night with no clothes on.
Right.
Yeah.
That is so true. And everybody at Unity Church, especially Audra and Charlie and the music team.
Yeah, I love Audra.
The people
I don't know Charlie, but
the people at Barnhouse's Crazy Music, who keep me in gear, and
Billy Boy.
Everybody who voted to make recreational marijuana legal. I want to thank you for that.
I'm going to give a big applause to that.
Each and every one of you.
Yeah, every single one of you. And my Song Circle friends. And then I have more thanks I'll do later, but also to Barbie at River Song, who keeps my hair looking good because I couldn't do it without you, girl. So,
I need to get her to work on mine. There's not much to work on, let me tell you.
But I think an attitude.
There's a few strands there.
But thanks for letting me say thank you to so many people, because I think
welcome.
an attitude of gratitude keeps the things that
Attitude
you
of
want
gratitude.
coming
There you
your
go,
way.
baby.
You know?
That's the theme of the show this afternoon. Gratitude's where it's at. Let's keep it going into this next year
Absolutely.
at least, please. Okay?
Attitude.
All right, Sammy, you going to sing with me on a song?
I am.
Oh, wow. Okay, so let's do... let's just kind of hang a couple of mics up, because I don't want Sam to blow us out of the water here. So, I'd say drop that one a little bit lower and just point it up toward.
A little too loud on there.
There we go. What's that, Sam?
Was I a little too loud on that?
Oh no, you're good. You're just a big guy with a big voice. I can control most of it back here.
All right.
So, all right, sounds good. Aimee McGoveran, Aimee Marie, I should say. Well, they're both accurate, but
I'm going to play the
Aimee Marie in the house this afternoon. Sam DiAgostino joining us. Sort of a surprise. Wasn't sure if he was going to make it or not. But anyway, they were going to perform something for us. Aimee, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're going to do?
This song is called Come Lie With Me, and I wrote this several years back, and it's kind of a lot to sing because it's a little bit back and forth. I can do it myself, but it's more fun with Sam. But it's honestly about shag buddies. So
I was seeing
Pretty
come
much,
lie
we're
as in,
keeping a
as in
theme
tell
here,
a
you
lie.
so
we definitely got a theme going.
which is fun, irreverent fun.
I love it.
All
That's
right.
what we do here. All
Okay,
right.
so this
Gratitude and irreverent fun. Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. This is Aimee Marie, Sam DiAgostino.
Come lie with me, darling. We both know it's not true, but we both need some comfort. So I'm reaching for you.
We don't have to mean it when you look in my eyes. I'll just believe in your touch and pretend they aren't lies.
Come lie with me. Say what I want to hear. Come lie with me. No promises made. Come lie with me. No thoughts of tomorrow. Come lie with me. No loss, only gain. Come lie with me. Come lie with me.
I don't know the future or what it will hold. Aching arms are empty, and
Tonight I feel bold.
I won't ask for always. I won't say that you're mine for this night together. Face the truth without lies.
Come lie with me. Say what I want to hear. Come lie with me. No promises made. Come lie with me. No thoughts of tomorrow.
Come lie with me. No loss on the game.
Come lie with me. Come lie with me.
Come lie with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Come lie with me.
Come lie with me.
Take my hand.
Take my hand.
I'll
I believe you. You know I won't deceive you. Tonight I won't leave you. Let these feelings
take flight.
come. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come lie with me. Say what I want to hear. Come lie with me. No promises made. Come lie with me. No thoughts of tomorrow. Come lie with me.
No loss on the game. Come lie with me.
Come lie with me.
Come lie with me. Come lie with me. Oh, come lie with me. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Sweet little tune, isn't it?
Fantastic.
Thank you.
And you both sound wonderful together like that. I love it.
Thank you. He's always fun to do music with.
Wow. Okay. Wonderful stuff. We've got Aimee Marie in the house. She's just getting warmed up, apparently. And Sam DiAgostino joined us for a little surprise on this New Year's Eve. I hope you all enjoyed it. Sun's already down out there in Columbia, Missouri, or at least in this part of the room. But I hope you're enjoying it out there, and I hope you have a great evening and a great night tonight, and a great New Year. And I mean that really for everyone out there.
Absolutely. Cool.
We really could use one. So right?
Maybe some normality.
I don't know.
That's not going to happen. Is it?
That word should just be thrown out. The word normal. That's the new. Normal's the new black. And just get rid of the word completely. Right?
Normal's boring.
All right. So it is. What time is it? 5:30 or so. We've got about a half an hour left of the program. Actually, we'll probably wrap it up at about 5:50. So we got time to make room for. Put your dancing shoes on, man. Get your red stripe and roll a big fatty. Get ready for a ride time. You're talking some incredible music with roots rock, reggae, and Rashumba from 6 o'clock until 8. 8 to 11. Blues on Broadway. So great stuff. Tonight's going to be an awesome night on KOPN and hopefully everywhere else as well. Okay. All right. So Aimee McGoveran, Aimee Marie, we've got time for a little bit more chat here, and then maybe we can get a couple more out of you. You think can we get 2 more songs, you think?
Sure thing.
Okay. Before we do that, though, we talked about we really didn't talk much about recording. Do you have a place where you're actually... Who's doing this recording for you for your new record?
I will go to Centro Cellar.
So you're familiar with Will?
Will, yes. He's done some recording for me in the past, and he's real easy to work with.
Yeah,
I'm excited to get back there.
He's great, and he's got a great ear.
Yes.
And he's really good with with the technical side too, and he won't waste time. He'll get it done for you.
I agree. Some of the best albums I feel like that have been done locally are done by him.
Some of my favorite artists from around here for sure. And
John Galbraith perpetually. I texted him yesterday and said, you can't take all his studio time in 2023. Well, some of us got to get in there now.
I mean, I'll tell you, John Galbraith is about as busy a musician as you're going to find, but he does so much of his own stuff as well. In fact, he was here. He's got a new record out, by the way, called Another.
It's great.
Just recently released, and another great record from the John Galbraith trio. But he was in here about a month before that with Will playing some Penny Marvel songs. I don't know if you're familiar with Will's project Penny Marvel, but anyway, it takes Will quite a while to release his own stuff because he's very particular.
Is he?
Yeah.
But there was the Penny Marvel EP that was released. I guess probably 6 months ago or so now is fantastic. So yeah, Will's a great guy and an awesome engineer and sound guy for sure. All right, so people can expect that when. I don't mean to put the light on you, but
give us a date.
People hate to say when they're going to release their record.
I don't have any studio time scheduled yet, so definitely before the end of the year.
Step, right?
So. Yeah, I'm
all right. So before midnight tonight,
right? I hope to at least release a single in the next 6 months. That shouldn't be too hard to at least make as my goal. So,
okay, cool.
Yeah,
very good. Let's see, Kurt, you got anything that you want to add? I got other questions, but maybe you got something that I'm not thinking. No. No. Okay.
Nah.
All right. So let's do this.
You want to do the shows?
We will. Let's have them do another song. Then we'll do the shows that are coming up. Then we'll have one more song from them on the way out.
I think he just came to sing with me on that one.
Oh, that's fine. Whatever. Yes.
Can he still hang out with us?
Yeah, sure. No, that's it. Right.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
The big guy's got to go.
Big lug.
You're using too much oxygen.
Yeah,
right. What's your oxygen footprint? When are they going to start asking that? Oh God, Mike, please. Hopefully the WEF didn't hear that one. They'll be like, "Oh, that's a great idea." Okay.
That's hilarious.
Yes. Okay. So let's do another song, Aimee.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
This is a song I wrote called "If It Ain't You," and my joke about this song is, before I met Anthony, I was on a relentless search for my true love. I held it in my heart. I knew that person was out there for me, and I wasn't going to give up. or settle for somebody that wasn't right for me either.
Good for you.
This is about the journey to finally finding it, and honestly, some of my friends teased me about it, on to the next, I guess. And it's like, say what you want, because I was raised where they told you, after every serious relationship, you should take a year off and really heal. And it's like, do I want to be old and dead and alone, or do I want to get on and find my person? So I don't think life gives you the leisure of taking a year between each thing too. So this is a song about that, and it's called If It Ain't You.
All right, very good. It's Aimee Marie, Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia.
I know it was mean, I had him drop me off where you'd be sure to see. In the early morning light with my overnight bag, I lingered to meet your eye. Good luck finding someone like me. But you should know, darling, you haven't much heard me. If it ain't you, I'll find someone new. If it ain't you, I'll just move on. If it ain't you, I'll find a love that's true. Darling, you know I don't stay single for long. You'd been gone from my mind when I saw you at the corner store. Interrupted me and started making your demands. Typical you, like you should come first again. It reminded me so much of when you were my man. If it ain't you, I'll find someone new. If it ain't you, I'll just move on. If it ain't you, I'll find a love that's true. Darling, you know I don't stay single for long. Well, I know you're only human, and I am too. But you walked away like our love didn't impact you. I can say you didn't hurt me, but that's just not true. Why else would I sit and write this song for you? If it ain't you, I'll find someone new. If it ain't you, I'll just move on. If it ain't you, I'll find a love that's true. Darling, you know I don't stay single for long.
All right, I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's a theme song for lots of people out there, I think. So, all right, wonderful stuff. Aimee Marie here on Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. I have a couple other questions, but we also have a phone call, so I'd like to see if we've got someone with a little patience who hung around for us. Hi, it's Open Mic Radio. Who's this?
This is Bannister Tarleton.
Bannister Tarleton, buddy, I'm so glad you called.
Hi.
What's
Hi,
up, Bannister?
Hi there. What's up, man?
It was great when I got the phone. When the phone came on, I had one of my cats in my lap, and she grabbed for the phone when Aimee was singing this last song.
Oh, because I'm a cat lady and your kitty knows it. Bannister and I are not only music friends, but we're both like addicted to animals so hard that like we've definitely bonded on that too.
How do you two know one another?
We met at Crazy Music.
Well, that's a good place to meet somebody.
Yep.
Right? Are you a musician as well, Bannister?
Yes.
Oh yeah, from way back.
Absolutely, yeah. And he still plays. He does some stuff for the nursing homes and stuff around town, keeping the old people all happy and stuff. But you have a ton of albums he's recorded too.
Yeah, Bannister's been a rock and roller for years.
I love it. Cool. Well, what else you got on your mind? You going to do have a Happy New Year?
Well, I think I will. I'm not going to be playing tonight, but starting next week.
Then you're really happy.
Right?
Well, it is. I used to play every New Year's Eve thinking that if I didn't, that I wasn't legitimate.
Right.
I kind of enjoyed being here with the cats. And
That's awesome.
My filled up with playing live. I have a band, too, so the band plays a lot. And then, like Aimee said, I'd probably do 30 memory care units and assisted living places.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
That's awesome work.
Yeah.
Where are you here in Columbia, Bannister?
Yes, I live in Columbia.
You should have him on your show soon.
I'd
Mike.
love to. I was just thinking that you were talking about your band. You and or any of your bandmates we should plan a time to have you come down here and chat a little bit and play some songs.
That'd be great. Yeah, I really like the show. I've been turning it on lately. I didn't know about it till recently, and I actually heard the John Galbraith show.
That was a great one.
Yeah, John's a great talent, and
I don't know. And Aimee actually did one of her early singles called "Not to Blame." We recorded that over at Will's place.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah,
Very
yeah.
cool.
I love it. I love all the connections and
interwoven.
the family style that's building this Columbia music scene and has been for a long time. But I really feel that it's, I don't know, maybe COVID was a sort of incubation period or something, but there's some really good things happening right now. So
Absolutely.
Lots of it.
well, awesome. Bannister, I appreciate the call. I'm sorry we got to cut it here. We're kind of getting a little bit tight on time, but I'll get in touch with you off the air, and I'd love to set something up. That'd be great.
Thank you for calling, Bannister.
Great, Aimee. Aimee, I'll see you later.
Okay, take care, buddy. See you Thursday.
Yep. All right.
All right, cheers, man. Bye. All right, Happy New Year out there to all of you, and including Mr. Bannister. Where are we at on time? Kurt, let's do a quick little rundown of what's happening pretty much just tonight and maybe tomorrow if there's anything. Let's not go any further deep into the week as well.
All right, you wanted to start local?
Yeah, let's do it right here.
All right, the
we know what's happening at Rose, and that's Don't Mind Dying and the Bar and Billy. So let's just get that out of the way because they were here visiting with us
8 o'clock.
a little bit early. It's going to be a fantastic show, I must say.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay, what else you got?
Get down there.
What's at the dive bar?
Dive bar is Munch and the Scoobs.
Munch and the Scoobs.
Munch and the Scoobs.
What a great name!
PM.
They must be new on the scene, or are they are they more of a national? Are they a national act? That'd be hilarious.
Chip Guevara?
Chip
nice.
Chipmunk? Wait, no.
Chipmunk.
Chip Munch and
Chip Guevara. He teaches at the university.
You can grab it. You can grab it.
Yeah. And he teaches film, video work. I don't exactly know.
Wow.
But anyway, he's made movies locally, and he's had a band for years. And this is his latest rendition of a.
I love
band.
it. What a fantastic
Munch.
Yeah.
Munch and the Scoobs.
All right, and that's at the dive bar.
Can't forget the Scoobs, man.
No, the Scooby Snacks as well. So, okay, that's
at the dive bar at 8 o'clock tonight.
Okay, so hold on just 1 second because this gives me a good chance to say that this program is brought to you in part by the Dive Bar.
Nice. They're actually on my list of people to thank. So thanks to the dive bar
here we
from
go.
Aimee.
Yes.
Do we actually have a sponsor now?
Yeah. Well,
we really do.
Yeah, right there. It
says it right there in black and white.
Amazing.
It's
Go
in
dive
print.
bar. Woo!
And hearing our call.
Okay,
Love
so
you, Jen, the manager.
all right.
Responded to the
Once
call.
again, this program is brought to you in part by the Dive Bar, located at 1115 Business Loop 70 East. Dive Bar features live music every weekend, including a monthly song swap every second Tuesday, bingo on Thursdays, which is awesome. Brunch on Saturdays and Sunday, and with trivia and karaoke at 6 p.m. on Sundays. See divebarcomo.com or Facebook for more information. Now, the karaoke is legendary, by the way, over there, and same thing with the trivia party that they do on Sunday afternoons. My love, Debbie, just walked into the house. Hi, Happy New Year, baby. So yeah, thanks to the dive bar and all
And they
the
bring
other,
you Munchin' the Scoobs on New
Munchin'
Year's
the
Eve.
Scoobs tonight. Okay, so what else? What's happening at
So at the Blue Note, we got
the
Gimme
big-
Gimme Disco.
That's the disco party tonight.
Disco
at
party
the Blue
there.
Note, right on.
Yep. And then Rose, we mentioned Don't Mind Dying and the Bar Room Billy's.
Yeah, yeah.
Doors are at 8. Shows at 9.
What else?
What else we got? We got, actually, at the Capitol Ritz.
Oh, down in Jeff City.
Yeah. We got Faded Youth at 7 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
They're playing, and I know it wouldn't be a complete show if we didn't mention the Twisted Pickles.
I gotta say the Twisted Pickle. Yeah.
We always want to know what's going on there, right?
That's the sponsor I really want. I want the Twisted Pickle to be a sponsor of this program, and I'm not going to rest until it happens.
That's amazing.
So at 9 o'clock tonight, they got Dirt Road Addiction.
Dirt Road Addiction.
Dirt Road Addiction.
Oh yeah, I like the name.
Yeah. And if you're down around the Ashland area at Woody's tonight, you get the I-70 Overdrive.
Yeah.
So there's a little off of I-70.
All right. And
That's
you can still,
Tom Williams.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. You've been around for a long time, too.
Yeah.
And you can also smoke a Marlboro down there if you want it.
Right.
Down at
Yeah.
Woody's. You don't have to worry about
Right.
one of the few places left where you can burn one.
Yeah. All right.
Well, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention down at Russellville, Humpies.
Russellville.
Oh my God.
Humpies and the Twisted Pickle.
Rock and Rains. Rock and Rains, man.
The two new sponsors that we're looking for.
Rock and Rains are at Humpies in Russellville. So if you're around that area, you got to get down there.
I have two also, if I can say.
Yeah.
I know you said just the next few days. So Clayton Hicklin will be playing at Cooper's
Yeah,
tomorrow at 2.
Fantastic artist.
And he'll also be at the Dive Bar Wednesday night. But Wednesday the 4th, Meredith Shaw, who's awesome, Abigail Rose, who's awesome, and Dennis Lane, who's awesome, will all be playing Cafe Berlin 7 to 10 p.m. That's Wednesday, January 4th.
All right.
And then the next song swap at Dive Bar, the 27th, that's an all ladies, and I'll be playing that one. I think Meredith is, Luna Hawk. I hope Abigail Rose is on that one too. So, yeah, that's the next time I play.
And this Thursday, January 5th, our friend Samantha Furkey is playing at the Rose.
Ooh, she's good.
Yeah.
I love Sam.
And
All right,
that's
cool.
you can get tickets for $6 in advance or $8 the day of. That's this Thursday, January 6th. The doors are at 7 and the show is at 8.
All right. Very good.
If you can get down there to see that.
You know, and Sam,
what's going on?
Sam's new record, and she was here actually debuting some of that stuff. Remember when her and Mickey were here?
Mickey, yep.
But anyway, that album has gotten quite a bit of recognition out there in the jazz world. It's
Is that right?
Yeah, very good.
Yep.
I mean, it didn't make it to the Grammys, but it was on.
It was
on
nominated
a Grammy
for a
list.
nomination.
Yeah, it was nominated for a nomination.
Yep.
So, yeah. Not that I'm a big fan of the big large
but that
award
means a
networks,
lot.
but at least
She has a
it's
beautiful
being
voice, though.
recognized.
Means a lot.
So, anyway, okay, so let's get one more song out of Aimee Marie here, and before we do that, I will ask you if there's anything that you'd like to mention in particular that we might have missed. But let's mention contact information again.
Yeah, my contact again, if you'd like to email me, is Songwriter Aimee, spelled AIMEE, @gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook at Aimee, AIMEE, Marie, MARIE. And my new website will be dropping hopefully tomorrow, if at the very latest this week sometime. And that is also Songwriter Aimee, AIMEE.com. And from there, I'm going to have links to videos and stuff I've already done. This year, John Lamb, who's with us today, will be recording me. We're going to make a professional music video, and excited about that. And I guess my other announcement would be that after over a year of lessons with Caleb, he suggested that I begin teaching lessons because there's not a baritone ukulele teacher here in town. And so you can find me, anybody who wants baritone ukulele lessons. And I'm also, since I'm taking voice lessons, I'm learning right now how to give voice lessons so that later on down the line I can do that. So, but cool. I'm also available to host events and play parties. So, and voiceover work. So just look me up online, and I hope to be able to help anybody else that needs my services. And before I play my last song, I want to thank the folks at Old Neighborhood Cafe. They've really kicked ass this year getting their new location. Vanessa and Jake, so proud of you guys. They've always been really supportive. They used to have me play out at Catfish Katie's a lot.
Yeah, I miss that place.
Me too, but it's okay to just go eat at Old Neighborhood Cafe. The food's amazing. And
where is that at?
it's in the chapel, the Cherry Hill Plaza.
Oh, really?
By where the Magic
off Scott
Tree is.
Boulevard there. Yeah.
Right on.
I also want to say thanks to my family and my supportive clients, Richard at Cooper's Landing, Cafe Berlin, the Dive Bar, Byron Neighbors. I bother him so much for information and advice. God bless his soul. And also John Galbraith, just for always, being there and supporting. So thank you to everybody who listened today, all my friends who tuned in. God bless you guys. I love all of you so much. And Sam for being here with me.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Yeah. All right. I endorse everything she just said. And
thank you for having me, Mike. And
Yeah.
for KOPN for being such a staple of great local music.
Yeah.
Keeping us keeping on. So.
Absolutely agree with you. Okay, cool. All right, so one more now from Aimee Marie, and then we will say Happy New Year and turn it over to Rush.
Party,
Yeah.
All right, Aimee.
rolling now, man.
All right, it's Aimee Marie once again, Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Let's do it.
This song's called Don't You Know. Don't you know how much I love you? Don't you know how much I care? Do you ever think about my feelings, Mama? Don't you know, or do you even care? Don't you know how long I've waited? Don't you know how many nights? Do you ever think to reach out for me, my love? Don't you know, or do you even care? Don't you know how much I've given? Don't you know how hard I've tried? Do you ever want to give back to me, darling? Don't you know, or do you even care? Don't you know, or do you even care? Thank you. Thank you so much, Mike.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's been an honor to be here, and thank you for letting me have your New Year's Eve slot so I could introduce and announce all my changes for this coming year. I'm really excited.
It worked out great.
It was perfect. This was wonderful. Thank you. What a fun way to spend New Year's Eve.
I'm so glad you were a part of it. And
Thank you.
I had
This
a great time
magical.
too. Yep. So we'll stay in contact, and now we can do other stuff.
Absolutely.
Right? All right, cool. Yes, wonderful stuff this afternoon here. Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Aimee Marie, check her out. You can find her on the web. Aimee, once again, let's give contact one more time, and then we'll scoot along, okay?
Sure. It's my name is spelled Aimee, and so on my Facebook you'll find Aimee Marie, and then my email is Songwriter Aimee, spelled AIMEE, @gmail, and then my new webpage when it drops in a few days is songwriteraimee.com. Try to keep it all consistent.
There you go. Hey, that's the way to do it, really. It can be confusing out there these days, trust me. So, all right, let's see. What else do I have to tell you? Next week, there's a band called The Love Seats who is going to be here. And The week after that, we're away. Big Cat Matt will
Big Cat Matt.
will be here, and then
Cat
after
Matt
that,
Deal in the Rockabilly Corner.
yeah, and then Estrella will be back with us at the end of the month, and Ruby Lane will be back with us on the 21st of January.
Nice.
And we're going to do live electric shows with both Ruby Lane and Estrella at the end of the month. So I'm super looking forward to that.
That'll be awesome.
And Derek Enyard coming up in February, Manny Petty, Nick Danger, Soft Crisis. Yeah, Manny Petty. How about that, right? And I think the Brink will be back with us too as well. Okay, some of our regular guests, you know it. We'll keep it going. All right. My email address, Mike Hagan at MikeHagan.com. The website is MikeHagan.com. You can go there to get the podcast, and then you can get this show, like I said, easy peasy. All right. Send me music if you'd like to appear on the show. Get a hold of me, Kurt, and that's the whole purpose of this thing is to get to know local, regional musicians and share their stuff with other people. So help us help you and get us your musica. Okay, all right. You've been listening to Open Mic Radio on KOPN Columbia 89.5 FM. Hope you all enjoy the weekend. Have a great New Year. Be cool to yourself. Be cool to other people. And stick around for Rosh Hashanah. We will catch y'all next week.
Have a happy 2023.
Very good.
Yeah.
Kurt, let's get out of here, brother.